Hi, Lee here. I'm going to be doing a ranking of the albums of the group Tangier. I had one of their albums back in the day and I thought it was really good, and I hadn't heard their other two, so I figured I'd listen to them and then give you my ranking. Okay, their third best, or their first worst, is their first album. I don't like any of the songs. They are AOR type of sounds that they play well, but the songs, they're only memorable because they're not songs I like, not because they're good songs. And so if you found it for free because you want to be a completist, I'd still be hesitant to get it myself. But if you want to, fine. But I really wouldn't pay anything for it, even though it's on an independent label and their other two albums are on a major label. But then their second best and their second worst is the album called Stranded, where there are a few good songs in it that are really good, and they are some of their best stuff. But it's only about two or three songs, and the rest of the album is pretty bad. It's slightly better than their first album, only because of the production, but otherwise, it's very, very close to being not a good album, except for those few songs that are really good. And then their second album is their first best and not worst, and that's called Four Winds. And that's an album where I pretty much like almost every song on it, and if there's a few or maybe a song on it that I don't like as much as the others, it's still better than any of the stuff off of their other albums. So, my ranking is their least good album is their first one on some label called some like Grey Wolf or something. And then their other two albums are on Atco. And so their second best album, which isn't really great, but it's still better than their first album, is called Stranded. And then their second album, which is their first best album, is called Four Winds. I'd get it. If you find that album and you find it for cheap, for $5, I definitely would grab it. Okay, that's been my ranking. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.